So we'll pick back up with the action here in the second quarter as we await the snap on first down. And they bring him down after a short pickup. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. From the shotgun now. Inside handoff. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. A gain of 1 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 7. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. Knight's pass is intercepted. And it's a pick-6 touchdown. They just continue to light up the scoreboard. Myers is on now for the PAT. And he gets it to go. The tally now, 28-0. Following that pick-6 touchdown, the Mustangs are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And at this stage of the game, every minute counts for them to have any shot of making a comeback. And he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. This year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. Brought down at the 43. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. Stifled on that last run. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Here's Knight. Goes up. Underneath with it, that's complete to his running back. And he's taken down at the 33. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California. Knight is picked off. Intercepted by Douglas. And he's out at the 45. Midway through the second quarter, it's 1st down. It's a give to his receiver on the sweep. That's what the fans came to see. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. Goes to his left, it's complete. A 24-yard gain and a 1st first down, and much, much more. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. In the red zone, looking to throw. Oh, hold on, he's running right. Now he lets one loose. God, he barely gets that off before the pressure forces that incompletion. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. To throw again, here's QB2. Drop incomplete. He took the hit as he threw it. Looking for another conversion. It's 3rd and 10. Drops back again. Dumps it underneath to Hawk. And he picks up the first down. From the 8-yard line, here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, here's QB2. Completes that throw to Hawk on the screen. And he'll make his way forward to the 2-yard line. Shotgun look. Going with the run. And he goes straight at him. Touchdown! Sammy Hawk, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And he knocks it through. The score now, 35-0. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And he was hoping for more as he gets taken down after an average return. So the Hawks are lined up now, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. Dangerous attempt into traffic, but it's complete. And he's brought down at the 28-yard line. Here's Knight. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Needing something positive, it's 2nd and long.
65.
From the gun, here's Knight. Makes the connection this time. Now he's brought down. 4 yards there on the completion, but it sets up a 3rd down. One last thought on Snoop. You know, he's a Southern California guy. Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he sends it flying. Here's Washington. And he's stopped on a solid but not spectacular return. So the Mustangs are lined up now. And they've managed to finish every drive with a score, so a chance now to continue that streak. The comeback catch! Welcome back, Tommy Matthews! Now Coach Fetu calls timeout. That'll leave them with 2 in this opening half as we unravel the final moments of this opening half. Off the bootleg, here's QB2, using his legs now. Looks right, and it's complete along the sideline. Now the Mustangs call timeout. They're down to just 1 now, and with enough time for 1 more play. one last try before the break. They run the screen, and that's complete to Hawk. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Sammy Hawk. Kid's been living in the end zone. His third score of the day. It's up, and it's good. So the scoreboard reads 42-0. So after a lopsided first half, it's the Mustangs in control. And when we return, even more of this clash between two top teams. Ready now for the kick. It's taken at the 1. And his decision to bring it out proves fruitful as he puts together a great return. First play of the drive for the Mustangs. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. Great. He's ahead of the pack. The 20.
You don't like it!
All the way home for a touchdown. Sammy Hawk. A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. And the point after attempt is good. Our score now, 49-0. You know, I can't help but think back to what Coach Robbins told me before the game, how his defense was going to shut down QB2. Hadn't exactly happened, right? And I'd be very interested in hearing his thoughts right about now. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Monroe gets it over the middle. And he comes up with a first down. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 2 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 8. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looks middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around. All right, so following the short gain, it's 2nd and 7. Knight looks downfield. It's a fumble, and a lucky break for the offense as it goes out of bounds. They will keep possession. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U, for the longest time I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. So meanwhile, that one play pushes them deeper into enemy territory. On 2nd down, he'll drop back. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Now, going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. An exceptionally challenging kick awaits from beyond 50 yards. Oh, it's too short. No good. And they remain scoreless in this one. At the halfway point of this 3rd quarter, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. He's got a man. It's a first down and then some. Lined up in the pistol. Inside the red zone, it's QB2. He's doing all he can to keep the play alive. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on second down, here's QB2. And he makes the catch. Oh, the misdirection. Now he's finally out of bounds after a huge gain on the play. Just 1 yard away. Here's first and goal. Looking to throw again. That's caught at the 2. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. They are running away with this game. Here's the Mustangs looking for 2. Going with the run. He's across the goal line. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Still very much in control of this game. Here comes the kick. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll kneel down for the touchback. Trying to get something going on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. From the gun, looking to throw. He finds Thrash, and that's good for a first down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Back to pass on first down. Monroe gets it over the middle. Now he's taken down. A good pickup there. 8 yards leading up to second down. The Rock goes to Grove. And that's a sweet run to get the first. His O-line set him up beautifully. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's first down. Grove gets another carry. And there's a flag on the field as he's taken down.
Holding offense.
So there's the verdict. Offensive holding as they give up 10 yards.
Bring it! Bring it!
Grove gets another carry, and he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. A pickup of 4 on the play. Still looking at second and long. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Looking to pass on second down. Sends it to Thrash. And a big hit there as he's knocked to the ground. Whistle blows to signal the end of the third quarter. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. So we resume action here in the fourth quarter. A first down play coming up. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Oh, he lost the football. The D's got it. They're on the move. He's all alone. 30. 20 to go. 10. And it's all the way back for a touchdown. Mustangs will go for two here. Going with the run. Waves off a would-be tackler. Tackled way behind the line. Never stood a chance. So they come up empty on that play call. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Mustangs are ready to kick it away. Wanting nothing more than a score, it's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Knight. Fires right, it's complete. They bring him down. No gain on the catch. Here comes 2nd down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On 2nd down, back to pass. Now he finds his target on the out route. Taken down as he makes the grab. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Go, go, go.
Out of the gun, it's Knight. Finds Cole to move the chains. And he's down at the 40-yard line. Lined up in the shotgun. Looking to pass on 1st down. And he can't come up with the catch, so that'll be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass on 1st down, here's 2nd down. Again, he drops back. He goes underneath to his running back, and he's got it past the marker, 1st down. From the gun, it's Knight. Delivers the ball, and it's complete. And he's inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 2.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Looks to throw out of the shotgun. And he makes the grab. And he's taken down at the 28. An 11-yard pickup and another 1st down.
Double dog, double dog. That's the way.
Encroachment, defense.
So the call is encroachment, and that's a 5-yard penalty.
Watch right. Watch right. Watch right.
On 1st down, he'll drop back. It's caught. Touchdown, Hawks. They finally put one in the end zone. Sutherland now to add the extra point. And the kick is good, but whoa, there's obviously a roughing call on the way.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job.
So it's roughing the kicker, and it'll cost them 15 yards. Following the touchdown, the Hawks are ready to kick it away. And that'll wind up a touchback, so by rule, they'll start from the 25. Opening play of this drive for the Mustangs, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. A 29-yard gain and a 1st down and much, much more. Hawks lined up in the backfield. On 1st down, back to pass. Chucks this downfield. Ooh, that's almost a catch. And now a few people, wondering where the penalty flag is, myself included, I might point out. They go play action. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. Following the incompletion on second, it's 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. A tremendous catch by Matthews. And he is sacked. Didn't even get time to make his first read. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. Sending it downfield for Matthews. Oh, and that's almost intercepted. Could have been picked off in the end zone. But the drive stays alive. We're under 2 minutes in the final quarter. Here's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's QB2. Now he'll tuck and run. He's going to run for it. Now this will be spotted at the 25-yard line. So the offense stays on the field looking to move the chains on 4th down. Here's QB2. Quick decision, completes the throw. But he's stopped behind the marker. So the Hawks will take possession. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Spots Thrash, completes the throw. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. It's 2 yards on the completion there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Right side of the field, it's complete. And he'll be marked out at the 27. Playing for nothing but pride at this point. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Knight's pass is intercepted. And they'll have it at the 40-yard line. The Mustangs send out their offense. And they are very much in control of this game. Surveys the field. Deep throw for Matthews. And that's a catch at the 6-yard line. And he's brought down at the 4-yard line. Well, will you look at this? Absolutely no mercy. And this goes all the way back to last year's game where the roles were reversed and those guys ran it up. Hey, turnabout is fair play. Back to pass. Scratch that, he's moving right. And he'll do it himself. Touchdown. And that should seal the deal. Mustangs will try to add 2 to the board. Out of the gun, it's QB2. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks, and they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. They snap the ball. A quick hitter for the completion. Now he's brought down. The completion good for 3, bringing up 2nd down. He's back to pass. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. And he's tackled at the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the Mustangs. Likely the last one of this game as we step aside for just a moment. Now they'll throw from the gun. Caught at the 6. And he's out of bounds. They'll spot this at the 1-yard line. And that Mustangs win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think would give you the edge at the next level?
I think
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
well, there's been a lot of
More details rolling in, everybody, on today's crazy news. Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season-opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Clemson Tigers. So here we go. It all starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First and 10, Florida. A play fake, now White. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
What's the deal, y'all?
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now Ellington. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Ellington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They pick up the first down there with a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is Allington. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's a gain of 4.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Off play action, here's White. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Room here to run. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going. Oh.
Florida's punter is out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. Fielded at the 33. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Tackled at the 46-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
And 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's 1st and goal, Clemson.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. From 4 yards out. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it? I know right now.
Florida's punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
1st and 10 at the 16.
On 1st down, Jewell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier
gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. An 11-yard touchdown. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right?
Florida going to send on the field goal team here. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Now that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Another Clemson first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll find Miller. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
16-yard line.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for his
the incomplete pass there, and you think about the quarterback position in college football. Kind of seems like once you get a guy developed, his 4 years are up just like that. He's off to the NFL. So what we're seeing here, a first ever college start at the quarterback position. How hard is it to win with someone who is unproven like that?
It's always hard. Now, we've seen guys do it, but to me, there are few and far between because the teams that don't have returning starters at that position, or at least guys that saw significant action and can handle the pressure a little bit, you got to put them a little bit of a notch below everyone else because in high school, Those guys can get by on raw talent. It's harder to do that on the college level.
They go for it on 4th down, but come up. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. He finds an opening past the 40. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
Gators 6.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
There he goes, right side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10.
Clemson now with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give him 10 yards. Extra point attempt to come here. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score the Clemson Tigers 33, Gators 20.
So following the made field goal by the Gators, their kick team gets ready to send this away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Going deep for Walker. And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. That's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. Boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story, because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to, but in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate. On 4th down, White. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lakin Smith there to make the grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver, because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about...
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, he certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference awfully easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications we had from talking with Coach during the preseason...
Here's White throwing on 4th down. And this is incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Jackson Henry.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
The 37-yard.
Charles, here we are in the 4th quarter, and they've got a pretty comfortable lead here. You know, Coach O'Brien, as we talked about, he made those statements about his plans to possibly rotate the quarterbacks, but we have not seen any sign of Tommy Matthews.
And we certainly expected to see him. Look, you and I both sat in there, partner, with Coach O'Brien, and he indicated that he planned to rotate quarterbacks to find out what he had. But with the play that he's seen here, he's like any head coach. He reserves the right to change his mind. And maybe he knew a little bit more than he was willing to tell us. That maybe Tommy Matthews isn't exactly in his favor, especially considering the lead they have now, and he still hasn't gone to the bench.
On 2nd down, Watt. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll keep it on the ground. Watt. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Justice Watt, 30 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Gators, 27.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football.
Recovered by the receiver.
The 4th quarter, they felt like they need... On 4th down, White. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
1st and 10 now for Clemson. Steps away to his left.
Today's final score, Tigers 55, Gators 27.
So things got off to a solid start.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet? Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I got to tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only going to lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you're upset, but...
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses, and the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the Clemson Tigers. To play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This will make it into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. They They start the drive with Martin. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on second down, Warner. He's got it, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
12 at the 36-yard line.
Now Warner. They set up the screen to Martin. Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
To number 25.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
They'll give this one to Watt. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier brought down right at the line of
on 3rd down. Watt. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Past the 20. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, so that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Martin. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Warner from the gun. And flying green. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. First down. Here's the run with Martin. Nowhere to go that time. Well, he maybe got a yard up to the 40-yard line.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On second down now. It's Martin. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
On second down, it's Pierce. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A gain of 10 brings up third.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score, Tigers 7, Longhorns nothing.
On third down, Warner. He's got his man here. It's Green. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Draw play. This is Martin. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken
nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Buying time to his left. Walker's hit, and he loses it. It's going the other way. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Longhorns nothing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Martin. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
On second down, Martin. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's good.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10.
From the gun, again to Martin. Good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Tackle made.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll run it. Here's Martin. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Warner. And that's incomplete.
Warner's pass intended for number 20.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And a 10th carry here for Martin. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Martin, the ball carrier.
Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put...
And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Now, they went draw play there on 3rd down around the goal line, something you normally like to see, Charles?
Oftentimes, people prepare for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call, but it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end, but they find a way to create a little bit of extra space. A bit of a surprise down near the goal line, but it was effective in this situation.
25-yard line.
Clemson now with a 1st and 10. First down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A nice pass that time. And, you think about this quarterback position as we get close to intermission. It's a tight ball game, but so far he's maintaining the lead. But you got to wonder. We've got Tommy Matthews over there on the sideline. Is there a chance that there's a change come the 3rd quarter?
Well, there's always a chance, but I just think that knowing Coach O'Brien the way that we do and having those conversations with him this week, I think barring a disaster before the end of the quarter, if he goes in with a lead, he'll come out and start the exact same way to begin the 3rd quarter. He's got the lead, he'll want to maintain it, and he'll lean on his defense.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 2. This time he'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. DeAndre Jewell in the final seconds of the first half. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
The Longhorns take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Clemson fans right now saying, Tommy who? Because it has been all Tigers here as we reach halftime at Arlington.
Longhorns 7.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They'll run on first down. One. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
At their own 20.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
To number 28.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return.
7-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defense.
And nothing but green grass here. What? He's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. From the gun, Warner. Outside caught by Green. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
And 11 at the 41.
They go again with Pierce. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Ball carrier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And the ball's knocked out. And this is going to go the other way. The
before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Clemson out for another drive, and it's starting to look for all the world that they'll be back in the national championship game again. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The pressure gets to him again. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
4-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A 1st down carry for Henry. He will go down. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. And that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's good.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
With the score.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 2nd down now. Watt. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's another.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th. Oh, he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
At the 20-yard line.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to maneuver. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. On the carry, it's Watt. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Justice Watt, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great, got 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Might have needed just one more block. As it stands, 37-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st and 10 now for Clemson. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. DeAndre Jewell with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Defensively, sometimes they talk about getting a hat on a hat. Well, there they got a hat on a hat blocking offensively, allowing that running back to get in the end zone.
And the defenders were trying so hard to get off of those blocks to get to the runner, but they were never able to do so. Well-executed play by the offense.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
On fourth down, Warner. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Fourth down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there? Able to bat it down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Watt. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Clemson coming to the line. They'll go for 2 here.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
The onside kick recovered by the hands.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
First and 10 at the 32.
Operating from the gun. Warner. Dancing to his left. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So on the strength of 4 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Clemson Tigers are moving on to play for a national championship.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the Clemson Tigers.
You okay, son? Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry.
You got my back, right?
Now the pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback. Clemson trails at the break. Back now in this national championship game and what has been a tough defensive battle. And as we get ready for the second half kickoff, worth noting that Tommy Matthews does not appear to have exited the locker room with his team. We'll keep you up. Jewell And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Ball carrier.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And Clemson has taken the lead. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien.
Oregon's punter out on the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is brought in at the 21. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Well, since he's come into the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, and it's evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage. Attempt forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Here's the 2nd and 7. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And Clemson takes. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away.
4-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within one score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within one score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Now he's flushed out left. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it.
Oh, yeah,
and he coughed it up. And the defense has come up with it.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they...
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 6.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Running again, and again it's Ferguson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. You have to go for this, don't you? Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up a lot. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And it's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Clemson.
So the problem's really starting to add up now. I mean, they tried the field goal in an effort to get a little bit closer, but the block and return make the situation worse.
I like what you just said there. Just trying to get a little bit closer. I think mentally, that's why they were doing it, because really the 3 wasn't going to do them a whole lot of good, but they feel better about them.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and goal.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. DeAndre Jewell. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball of his...
On 4th down, Barrett. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Clemson coming to the line. They'll go for 2 here.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard
first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
29-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. They'll run it again with Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. On 3rd down, Henry, and some room to roam now. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Jackson Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback. His thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well,
I think there's only one individual in everyone.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and we can win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother.
How could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision, but I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the third round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. Well, I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna... So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever really say you're ready for. That's how the week felt to me. I walked away from the press conference feeling a buzz. I said a lot of things, but will my performance back it up? Oh, no. No, this cannot be happening. Oh, man, okay. Think. Where was the last place you looked at him?
If you knew where you last saw them, they wouldn't be lost now, would they?
Yeah, thanks. A lot of help you are. Oh, you're rich.
Say it with me now. Eisen.
Right. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right. How'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could...
With as much adrenaline as I have...
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids, an intriguing draft prospect to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Okay. Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Go! Yeah! Woo. Ready? Well done! Woo. Ready, go! Pick it up already! Set! Get up! Yeah! Let's go now! Woo, woo, woo! Yes! Yeah! Woo! Come on! Set! Ready? Go! Yeah! Set! Rock up! Yeah! Wait! Woo! Push through! Set! Ready? 19! Ready, ready! There we go! Ready up! Okay, well done! Come on, let's finish strong! Here we go, shot! 72! Yeah! Woo. Set up! 72! Ready, go! Yeah! Got that!
Well, today had a little bit of it all. A select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL Draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Welcome back to the first round of the... What a phenomenal pick.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for.
This is the player card. This is your development trait.
You
Superstar.
can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why do people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by by the rules. Guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse. When you got different views, just know you gon' pay the price. Based off the item you choose. When they toss in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing this so subtle. Fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle. The top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion. Only built for confusion. The institution. Modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. Those seasons when that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. Those seasons when that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No silly ones that never be the same.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze.
At your first training camp, who helped you adjust to NFL life?
No matter how ready you think you are, nothing really prepares you for the big leagues. So I appreciated having him as a guide. I didn't realize just how much impact it would have over the course of my rookie year, on and off the field.
Well, we finally get to see at least one of our beloved Heartbreak Kids in action on the field. Look, I'm a founding member of the Heartbreaker fan club, going all the way back to their high school days. So, needless to say, I for one have been dying to see them step onto an NFL field and show everyone what they can do since we last saw them lighting the world on fire in the college ranks. But as excited as I and the rest of the Heartbreakers are to see them take the field, it's a moment we may all have to wait for until next season.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire.
The veteran players were encouraged to mentor the new guys on how to succeed and push us to be competitive, even in the preseason. I appreciated that he took me under his wing, and our extra reps after practice helped me get dialed in.
saw exactly what I saw there. Their offense has been talking smack about us all.
Let's go. 60 by 6. Yes.
Big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. You know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up. Gentlemen, you must have had your oats this morning.
The special Friday edition.
On fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. Returnable here from the 38. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They will be led out by perhaps the best ever. At 43 years of age now, it's the great Tom Brady. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. And Charles, very interested to get a look and see what we have in this young quarterback drafted back in April.
He's a guy that impressed me. I watched a lot of tape of him in the lead up to the draft. Got a chance to meet him briefly at the Combine. And here are the bullet points of what I have as an evaluation for him. I think he's a leader, got a presence to him. We saw how motivated his teammates.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
The pass.
He's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. Well, you feel the excitement. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Looking to throw. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down. And we remember this quarterback well. A star in his college days, opted to leave school early to enter the draft, and now he gets his chance to prove himself here.
And he's been looking forward to that for a long time because there were people that questioned him leaving school early. They all thought he needed extra seasoning. I think we can say.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. First week of the preseason. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Mickens to return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Well, the arm strength, Charles, that's something that many questioned for him coming out of college, but he put that one on a rope.
And that was something I had a debate with many other evaluators about because I always felt like he had plenty of arm. My concern was the accuracy. Was he putting it in the right places? And right now, we're seeing the guys putting it all together. He has plenty of arm to be an NFL quarterback.
He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the...
No score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Drops this one off to McCoy underneath. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. He'll buy some time right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
Why are we doing this?
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.